Okay folks, let's see if we can make this one turn up a treat. It was a treat actually, and the packaging is left over. I didn't eat this, I found this on the street, as I find most of my treat related stuff, because I'm usually on a diet. I don't like eating high calorie foods because I'm scared I'm going to gain. I don't like gaining, folks. Yeah, today's Australia Day here in old Sydney town, and they say it's going to get to 38 degrees. The Channel 9 News on the bulletin and on the website for the weather. It's fucking hot today, folks. I've got the fan running, the old fan. I'm not rich enough to have a place that's got air conditioning. Which would be nice to cool it down heaps, but yeah, fan's better than nothing, folks. Okay, let's see what this is. This is Australian, I hope. Yeah, it's an Australian creature known as a koala bear. So it's a caramello koala. I don't know if Cadbury is actually Australian. Well, it's probably not Australian owned, like many Australian companies. It's even if it is Australian, it's still offshore owned, like a lot of things. I don't know if Cadbury was Australian or not. I don't know much about the history of Cadbury, folks. I can't tell you that, folks. I think 400's too big, so we're just going to maybe make it a bit shorter. But I don't eat chocolates very often. It's too fucking calorific. I have to keep my weight down. This is how I look. I look thin, but this is all hard work, folks. This is not fucking me having a high metabolism and being able to eat what I want without exercising or without dieting. I have a meal replacement bar for lunch, as well as I do have an up and go, but I use the meal replacement bar to keep the calories down. And that's come up looking really quite interesting. I think we need to make it a bit less on the horizontal once again, but it looks really quite nice, the colour in that. Yeah, still too long. Still got to make it a bit shorter. Yeah, that's looking better. Still looks a bit too... I fucking can't get the length to be like the top. It's just taking forever to nibble, but I'm not nibbling, I'm taking big chunks out of it, and still it's too fucking big. So I'm just going to make it 300 and say, fuck that. This is Australia Day, and I don't celebrate Australia Day like getting drunk or hanging out with friends, because I'm not interested in all that stupid recreational shit. I'm not a rec person. I don't sit and do fucking silly things like get drunk, and that's it. We're going to utilise that. I don't like to get drunk or do any of those sorts of silly things, and I'm just not interested in the lifestyle of things. One day I want to redesign the photocopier from scratch, and I'm basically going to be and that's going to be my contribution to this country, and I'm going to be so proud as punch that I'll be really happy to celebrate Australia Day. But at the moment, I don't celebrate because I'm not being myself by doing all these recreational type interests that people typically do on Australia Day. I'm just not interested, folks. I just haven't got any desire to celebrate ferry races and all that sort of shit. That's just bullshit, folks. To me, it's just shit. I just don't have any time or desiring for that. I don't have a social life. I don't hang out with people. I don't fucking... I'm firmly against drinking and getting drunk. Australia needs to update its celebrations to more STEM related, science, technology, engineering and math. Now that looks shit house, that's the wrong colour. Need yellow, I think yellow would go well. So basically I'm the kind of person that actually hates the current way Australia Day is celebrated. It's just not my thing, folks. I just don't have any interest in all that recreational based interests. I know people like to celebrate that, get out the old esky and get drunk, all the old fashioned stuff that people have associated with Australia. And now we just have to update it to something a lot more useful and a lot more talented. And my desire is to, that's my contribution one day, to redesign the photocopier and make Australia proud that way. Do think we might utilise this. But basically, I just really want to do something really, really useful in our celebrations, and I want to make history, and I want to make the world a happier and better place, a cleaner and greener place. And people are, I think, notorious for messing up the harbour foreshores with their fucking litter and all these stupid fucking Australia Day props or Australia Day merchandise. I don't like that merchandise, folks. I know that people love it and people want to have the merchandise, and when the supermarkets, I think Coles didn't want to sell it or something, and I don't know. And people just get annoyed, but it's just junk. It's just like rubbish, all sorts of fucking plastic and single-use shit. And people still want that crap, even though we're at an environmental crisis, folks. Everything's just going under, It's too much plastic and shit. So, I really wish Australia could just do a better job. And I'm busy trying to get on the 6 o'clock news on Channel 9, trying to get my artwork out there, trying to get out there on the 6 o'clock news so I can make a difference, so I can get the ball rolling. I'm trying to get in touch with my partner Luigi, who I don't know where he is, and I'm really missing him. And I can't celebrate Australia Day without him. I'm lonely, folks. I really miss him. And if Channel 9 had a fucking brain, they'd air my stuff, even if it's just out of sympathy. I think this is shit. I don't know how to make this work, folks. Although we do have Caramello sitting here nicely in the corner. Maybe we can keep him in the corner. Maybe we can keep Caramello in the corner. After all, he's an Australian icon, folks. Australia, indeed, folks. Little koala bear. I don't know if it's going to look really any good, but anyway, let's just see if we can make it look good. Yeah, this photocopier is nearly 6 years old, so I may not have a service agreement for it soon. The spare parts company that built this photocopier, Konica Minolta, stopped manufacturing spare parts in March 2023, and it's now January 2024. So this machine's living on borrowed time, and so am I. So yeah, hopefully it won't break down on me too soon. Or if it does, hopefully they'll have the spare parts, even if they have to cannibalise from another piece of shit that doesn't work. Enough of that. That's come up better than I thought, and there's our koala sitting in the corners. I think we can now call this demo quits.